In this training video, I will teach you the top 10 signs to look out for in a job interview that indicate you are likely to get offered the job. You only need a few of these signs to come up during your interview for it to be successful. Therefore, if you've recently finished a job interview, or if you have one coming up soon and you want to know what the positive signs to look out for are, make sure you stay tuned. And just very quickly, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thousands of you are getting hired at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please hit the like button and also tell me in the comment section below the video the name of the position you have applied for, and I will give you some extra tips. Okay, let's start working through those top 10 signs to look out for in a job interview that you are about to get hired. Write these down. Sign number 1 that you are about to get hired is you feel a positive connection with the hiring manager during your job interview. The hiring manager seems genuinely happy to be interviewing you, and the conversation you have with them flows and is positive. The hiring manager genuinely seems interested in your answers, and you don't pick up any negative vibes from them during the interview. If the interviewer's body language was positive, they are smiling, nodding, and fully engaged in the interview, your chances of getting hired increase significantly. Sign number 2 that you are about to get a job offer is they ask you more than 5 questions in your interview. Generally, a hiring manager will form an opinion of you within the first few answers you give in your interview. If your answers to the first few questions are weak, and they quickly feel that you are not suited for the role, they won't normally ask you any more than 5 questions. So if you have to answer more than 5 questions, your chances of success increase. Sign number 3 that you are about to get hired is they ask you probing or follow-up questions. This is a tactic I used to use as a hiring manager if I liked a candidate. After the candidate had answered one of my questions, I would usually follow up with a probing question if I liked them to dig deeper. For example, if they said in their answer to the question, "What are your greatest strengths?" that they were a good team player, I would follow up with the question, "You just said that one of your strengths is being a good team player. Tell me about a time when you worked on a team." Probing questions are a good sign that the hiring manager is interested in hiring you and they want to find out more. Sign number 4 that you are about to get offered the job is the interview ran longer than scheduled. If the interview goes on longer than anticipated, it is a positive sign that they are seriously considering offering you the job. Hiring managers and interviewers are generally very busy people. They will not waste their time interviewing a candidate they don't want to offer the job to longer than is necessary. Sign number 5 that you are about to get hired is they ask you about your availability or notice period. This is one of the strongest signs they are seriously considering offering you the position. As a hiring manager, I would never ask a candidate what their availability is if I wasn't considering them for the position. If you have a job interview coming up soon and they ask you about your availability, say something like this: "I am flexible with my availability and can start as soon as my notice period is complete. If I am offered the role, I will happily ask my employer if I can leave earlier so I can get started with your company sooner." Sign number 6 to look out for in your interview is the interviewer sold the company or role to you. If the hiring manager spoke to you enthusiastically about the position during your interview, for example, they said the company was a great place to work or the team there was friendly or welcoming, it means they are trying to sell you the position. If they are selling you the position, especially if they discuss benefits, career growth, or even perks, they are serious about offering you the job. Sign number 7 you are about to get hired is they negotiate the salary with you. A hiring manager won't normally discuss salary with a candidate they aren't interested in hiring. If, during your job interview, the hiring manager negotiates and agrees upon a salary for the job role, you are certainly under serious consideration for the position. Sign number 8 that you are about to get hired is they ask if you have any questions. When I interview a candidate for a job role and I like them, I will ask if they have any questions at the end of the interview. An interview is a two-way process, so I would want to see if they had any specific questions about my company or the job role. If you have the opportunity to ask questions, especially at the end, the hiring manager is likely considering offering you the job. However, a word of warning. Lots of people fail their interviews at the last hurdle because they ask stupid questions such as, how did I do? Or can I have time off for a holiday I've got coming up soon? Candidates who ask smart questions such as, what can I do in this role to help your business succeed are far more likely to get hired. Sign number 9 that you are going to get offered the job is they introduce you to the team. This is a great sign. This is a very positive indication that the hiring manager is seriously considering offering you the job. But here's a word of caution. Sometimes hiring managers will introduce their preferred candidates to a team so they can get a second opinion. If you are introduced to the team immediately after your job interview has finished, be polite, courteous, and respectful. You could say something like this: it's really great to meet you all. I've heard such positive things about the company and the team, and I'd be very excited to contribute if I am given the opportunity. Always remember this: a hiring manager will often ask their team members what they thought of a candidate once they have left the interview, so make sure you interact with them positively and respectfully. Sign number 10 that you are going to get offered the job is they discussed the next steps with you in detail. If during your interview the hiring manager discusses with you what will happen regarding the next steps in the process, especially if you haven't asked for that information, it is a good sign they are eager to keep you in the loop as they are considering offering you the position. A hiring manager would not normally give this information willingly to a candidate they were not serious about offering the job to. There you have it, 10 positive signs you are about to get offered the job. Please tell me in the comment section below the video if you've had any of those signs at your job interview. The next thing to do is click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website passmyinterview.com and you can instantly download my ultimate job interview preparation pack. This is a formidable resource and it's going to help you get hired at every job interview you ever attend. Here's what you get. You will get my salary negotiation script. I will teach you how to negotiate a salary confidently in a job interview. You will get my 17 best questions to ask in an interview, I recommend you choose 3 questions from the list of 17 to ask at the end. You will also get my body language techniques training and my 30, 60 and 90-day plans for job interviews, which you can use when answering the difficult question, why should we hire you? You will also get my top 25 best words to say in an interview, plus my brilliant job interview closing statement. As if that wasn't enough, you will also get my ready-made CV and resume templates, plus 50 top scoring answers to difficult questions. To get all of these things in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, click that link and go through to my website, passmyinterview.com. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like, and tell me in the comment section below the video if you would like my help in passing any job interview. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. It's always great to connect with LinkedIn professionals. My link to LinkedIn is in the description below the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.